Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another introduction / review for you, and this is brand Judith Leiber. Judith Leiber is a United States of America designer brand. Well, she was born in Hungary in Europe, but I think she moved to United States in 1950s, and very quickly she became very well known in America because she was making designer bags and things like that. So but in terms of perfume, they started to venture into perfume in 1980s, and they don't have that many perfumes in their lineup. Altogether probably about 20 to 25 perfumes between men and women, both gender. This one in particular called Judith Leiber, and this is Amethyst 75ml EDT. In United Kingdom you can find it under 20 quid. Yes, if you go and do your research right now, you can find it under 20 quid. This retails for £100, so it's not a cheap perfume, but at the moment for some reason it's been discounted in the United Kingdom and you can easily find it under £20. So it's aimed for ladies, and to my nose leans a little bit feminine, although as always, if you like a perfume, you wear it. If you don't like a perfume, don't wear it. As simple as that. Forget about the marketing, what they say, because at the end of the day, perfumes, fragrances, scents, smell, they don't have gender. Gender was created by the companies to sell more perfumes. So if you like a perfume, you wear it. Don't like it, don't wear it. Simple as that. So to my nose, this leans a little bit feminine because I'm doing the review, so I have to mention these things. The reason is because it's very dominated by florals. So this is a very floral perfume. Presentation was they're on the simple side, but it's quite nice. As you can see, classical rectangular, and also this amethyst feel on top. The cap is plastic, it's not bad, and the atomizer is not bad either. So it's not a great atomizer, it's not bad, it does the job. So this one, as you can see, presentation is simple, but it's quite nice on the in the hand, in the eye is quite nice, for especially under £20. And in terms of gender, this is as I said, it leans a little bit on the feminine side, but to my nose is completely unisex. I wore it for the last 2 days and I absolutely enjoyed it. So and it doesn't make me a woman, okay? I'm still a man with a big moustache. Yes, in terms of gender, I think it's bang in the middle, but leans a little bit feminine. Age wise, this is from 18 to 180. Anybody can wear it. It's very easy going. It's very familiar DNA in here, which majority of people will like. There's nothing in here to put anybody off or challenging in any way or shape, okay? It's a very easy going perfume. And in terms of occasion, this is one of those Swiss Army knife. You can dress it up, dress it down, daytime, nighttime, special occasion, casual, formal, informal, anything you want. My wife uses it usually casually, but that's because she's spoiled with so many perfumes in her collection. So obviously she used this around the house, going to supermarkets and things like going to work and things like that. In terms of the ratio for what you pay and what you get is quite nice in here. As I said, retails £100, but you can find it under £20 right now. Some of their perfumes are quite hard to find. This one is still available. For example, there's another one, it's called Judith Leiber Night. That one is becoming harder and harder to find, and the prices are creeping up. So if you are interested, don't hesitate. So and what else? Yeah, season wise, again, this is all year round. You can use it in summer, in winter, no problem. In summer, less sprays; in winter, more sprays. And so let's go to the longevity. Longevity is very good, especially for Eau de Toilette EDT on the 20 quid, and also it's quite fresh. So for that, it lasted a good amount of time. My skin went easily over 6 hours. On material and t-shirt goes easily over 8 hours. So it's not a huge player, it's not a beast mode, but it is moderate to good in terms of longevity. In terms of projection, I had an arm length of projection for around 2 hours or so, and after that it will subside. But you also have a good bubble, good cloud, and a good trail. I usually put more around 10 sprays of it, and that's ample enough for me to smell it all day. So don't go too heavy because it's quite strong anyway. Especially in terms of projection, it's much better than the longevity. So who's it for? This is, you need to like your sweet floral perfume. So this is very sweet, very fruity, and very floral in the same time. And that is giving it the little bit of on the playful side of things. It's very playful. It's very little bit naughty, little bit on the, shall we say, somebody who is fun. Okay, so when you smell it, you smell fun time, maybe going out, maybe going to holiday, and something in that vein. It's got a little bit of that tropical feel to it because there are a few notes in here giving it that tropical feel. Let me read you the ingredients and we'll take it from there. So this is according to Fragrantica. This perfume came out in 2012, and the perfumer for it is Elias Eremendias. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, Elias Eremendias, and he's done a very good job in this perfume because you can smell know-how, you can smell construction, you can smell somebody with a good knowledge putting this perfume together. So on top we have blackberry, lychee, raspberry, and bergamot. In the mid we have magnolia, gardenia, lime blossom, lily of the valley, and in the base we have amber, woodsy notes, and musk. So first thing first, this, when it opens up super fruity, very fruity, and all these fruits together giving it a very sweet fruity feel, plus a little bit of that tropical feel, especially because of the raspberry and the lychee in here, plus the blackcurrant, giving it a very tarty feel. So it's like a sweet and sour feel, but in the meantime it's giving it a very sweet, big sweet body. And the sweetness in here is mainly from those fruits. So you, in the base we don't have vanilla in here, so the main fruitiness of this perfume, this main sweetness, is coming from the fruits. And the fruits in here are very impressive because they stay almost to the end, which is quite impressive. Usually with fruity notes, they don't last that long, maybe an hour and they're gone. In here, they stay very long time, almost to the end. So the combination of blackberry, raspberry, and lychee in here giving it very sweet, tarty feel, so sweet and sour, plus the bergamot giving it a little bit of that sourness. Overall, it's quite green as well. Yeah, it's got a hint of greenness in here, a hint of grassiness to it, and also very floral, which is mainly white florals. The only thing is the combination of the notes all together giving me a feel of lilac for some reason. So and that's why they call it amethyst, because the coloring of the smell, or if there is such a thing, the coloring or the impression of the smell of this perfume giving it purple smell. Okay, so something like lilac, maybe even up to lavender. So I'm smelling something like a lavender feel to it, and maybe even violet. So violet, lavender, lilac, something in that vein all together, but it's the feel of it rather than the smell of it. Okay, so after those fruits, which are massive and very dominating, especially the first half of this perfume, first half life of this perfume, you are, after that is just carry on with the florals and more florals, mainly white florals. To my nose, the there's even an orange blossom in here which they're not mentioning. So it's a very, very complex floral. Okay, so it's layered with florals. So Lily of the Valley definitely, Gardenia definitely, Magnolia definitely, lime blossom, which basically is like a orange blossom smell to it somehow. It is in here, very, very dominant. So these florals giving it very, very floral feel, obviously, and also white floral, plus the impression of some sort of purple flower. So as I said, for some reason it reminds me of lilac or violet, or what's his name, the memory is going. Yeah, so anyway, you get the gist of it. It gives the purple feel to it overall. The amber in here is effervescent, is very airy, is very transparent amber, but it's giving a hint of sweetness in here. Overall, this perfume is quite sweet. So from 0 to 10, 10 being sweetest is around 6 to 7. So it is sweet, but it's not super sweet. But the sweetness is going very well with everything else in here. Woods, I'm getting a very clean woods feel to this. See the sandalwood combination. Yeah, see the sandalwood combination in the base, just giving it that woodsy body. But again, they're not a big player. They are mainly the background. And the muskiness, yes, is quite musky. From the beginning to the end, always there is an underlying muskiness to this perfume, but again, very, very clean. So you can tell where it's going. Sweet, fruity, floral, and ambery perfume. This is overall the gist of this perfume. I classify this perfume as semi-fresh to semi-dark. So it's got, when it opens up, it's got, you know, freshness to it, and you think, okay, this is a super fresh perfume, but later on it gets a little bit darker, not too much, just the fruitiness, when they subside a little bit, it becomes a little bit more serious in terms of perfume. So in the beginning it's very, very playful, later on it becomes a little bit more serious. So this is the notes breakdown of this perfume. It's very well done. Although majority of people will like this perfume, there is nothing in here to giving it something, shall we say, special, okay? Because this DNA or similar DNA to this is done before many, many times. So when you smell it, you smell familiarity, but in the same time it's done well and it smells good, and for the price it performs well, and the ratio for I paid what I get for it is very, very good as well. So fruits and more fruits, especially that tropical feel fruit, the lychee plus the raspberry and the blackberry and the bergamot here together, giving it this feel of sweet and sour feel, which is very, very nice in here. Very sweet in the same time, but the first 10-15 minutes is very, very sweet, but later on it subsides a little bit and becomes less sweet, but there's always sweetness in here. White florals are dominant, but overall it giving me the feel of amethyst. So the color of purple, lilac, lavender, violet, something in that vein. Although it's dominated by white florals, which are many, many in here. Magnolia, we got Lily of the Valley, we got the orange blossom, and many, many others. So it's very, very dominant by white florals, but for somehow they managed to make it that it gives you the feel of purple flower. Very, very floral, obviously, from beginning to the end, quite tropical. The amber is very effervescent and very transparent in here, and a little bit of that purple and yellow flowers feel to it overall. So if you like what I described, this is for the price under £20. If you find it for a very good price, highly recommend it. It smells great. Nothing special in here. It's done, this DNA is done many times before, but for the price, I like it. The wifey likes it. She's not crazy about it, but she likes it. And as you can tell, she put a big dent in this perfume, although she has hundreds of perfume herself. So yeah, I highly recommend it. At the moment you can find a very good price, but it could be that in the future the prices go up. I don't know. I just bought it for a very good price, under £20, and me and my wife are very, very happy with it. So if you like this kind of perfume, highly recommend it. What else? Yeah, this is basically the the review of this perfume. If you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you have anything else from this brand, Judith Leiber, let us know your experience. That would be good as well. Don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money. They smell great and they are hidden gems. And this beauty, it is quite a hidden gem. And if you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes and support me that way and get something very, very beautiful in return, you could do that. I'll leave them in the link. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So there are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that makes them huge, bold, very big, very artistic, very unique. They are like time capsule. They take you different places, different time. And if I may say so myself, they are absolutely gorgeous. Okay, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your love and support, and I see you later. Bye, bye, bye.